Mitesh, morning. Let's spend a minute and dissect market action for the day gone by. Now the Nifty has closed below 5,300. Will that change anything for medium and short-term market watchers?
Well, in the short terms, I think the things have already changed, in the sense that we have had probably a sharper reaction than I was expecting. I was looking at 53.20, 53.50 holding out nicely, and of course, we've also had a much sharper rally than I think we had expected. So I think it's exaggerated both the sides, and while it's been quite a difficult last few days to trade, because of one, the volatility, one, the more than expected reaction, and a very, very sharp cut at that. I think it doesn't change much in the medium-term outlook. My sense is that we're still above the critical 34-day exponential average. I heard Ashwini talk about the 30-day average, and then we are still just kind of retracing the rally. I still don't think that the weekly or the monthly indicator setup has changed. What has definitely been affected is the daily and the intraday setup, and we have seen the indicators come under a lot of pressure, change their trajectory and stuff like that. So having said that, it typically means that given the fact that we have had only 4 days of correction after probably about 8 weeks of rally, I think we might not immediately advance, but I think, given the fact that the medium and the long-term indicators are still on the stronger side, my sense is that we will probably go into some kind of a subdued activity. I was expecting this activity would start around the 350, 53.20 odd mark, but I think it's starting about 50, 70 odd points lower, which is okay with me. We might not get an immediate bounce back or immediately resume into an uptrend, but overall I think this could be a good phase, which could be more consolidative rather than corrective. I think the good part of price action in the correction is over. We still have to go through some kind of time action correction, and I think that's what will happen. And at lower levels I would still be a buyer. In fact I've been trading on net on the long side for the last few days, despite the fact that the markets have been falling. But this is again in line with the view that the medium and the long term trend has shifted on the upside, and I think that continues to remain so.